What's up everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory episode number 69, where today, keep note first of all, take a look, we've got 400,000 coins because today we are going to be unlocking the flashback DANI ALVES, as I'm sure you guys can see chilling on the thumbnail in the Game Changers kit, which is very nice. It's actually made by my graphics guy. The same guy who makes the thumbnails for these videos designed that kit for EA for them to pop into the game. So as you can see, we've got this squad. So we've got a little bit less coins than we had at the end of the last episode because I've gone and bought myself and Alexandro, as you can see here, for just under 130,000 coins. And then basically all that's left to go into this squad. Still got these guys down left ready to sell when I think their prices are gonna peak out. We'll get rid of them. But basically all we need to get full chemistry in that formation and then be able to do whatever we want with the other four spots is a flashback DANI ALVES. So that's what we're going to do. I've already designed the squads. As you can see, we've got this one, which has got some players that we've already got. We've got that untradeable Pepe, of course, and some players that we packed and then we invested in some Vidal, so I've got some of them left over. So with this one, I'm going to show you the prices that I actually picked the players up for because I forgot to flick through them as when I finished the team off, and then it not exported it, traded it in, whatever, confirmed it, got rid of all the players. You guys know what I mean. And I didn't actually show you guys all the prices. We picked up Buffon for like 31k. Marquinhos for 4,800. I was trying to snipe them. They weren't always snipes. Like some of them weren't always particularly good deals. I think I was looking at 4,800 for Marquinhos and I got him for 4,800 because that's just what popped up. Gabriel Paulista was only 800 coins. Like, I did spend quite a lot on Buffon at like 30k, but it allowed me to use cheaper players in other positions, and it was cheaper than using all 85s and 86s. I could then use like 82s and 4s and stuff like that. So picked up a Koke for 11,500, and in classic Andy style there was one for cheaper right next to it, but never mind, we got him. And then we got a Diego Costa for, we were looking at 10,250. That was the cheapest on the market. We were comparing them and then just picking the first one up that popped up, and 10k we got him for, so not too shabby. It was unfortunate that this SBC ran out before Team of the Group stage. There was, and again, classic Andy, we missed the Diego Costa for 9k. It was unfortunate that this SBC actually expired before the Team of the Group stage packs, because they've all gone down in price. Like Diego Costa's like 9,000 coins now, but never mind. We had to get them bought and we had to get it done because it was going to expire. So there it is, that's what we did. Just need to get rid of this super bug where it leaves the concept player in and the other one's on your bench, so we pop him in, and then that is the squad that we've got and gone and traded in. It didn't actually cost me too many coins, I suppose. I think it ended up costing me like 60k. I need to position change one of these guys. I only had one for Vidal, whereas I've got 10 left into left wing, so I just threw one of them on Koke. That gets me up to the 80 chemistry. That is 85 rated. And we can just trade this bad boy in, basically. We already had the Pepe, like we showed you guys. We got him untradeable. We've got these guys, the other Portuguese guys, Pizzi Carvalho and Bernardo Silva, a first owner, but they are tradable, but we just had them in our club anyway. And then we bought a Vidal for 8,900 coins ages ago as an investment. So trade that in, get the pack, and we've got ourselves 340k. So that SBC cost me about 60,000 coins to do, which obviously plus a couple of things in my club. So you got like the 9k for Vidal, plus some first owner stuff. Not too shabby, to be honest with you. We just jumped straight in and opened the pack. And we actually packed an inform. We went and got ourselves an inform Bakayoko, which was pretty sick. So it cost us 60k to do, but obviously you get a pack out of it, and we got pretty bloody lucky in the pack, to be honest with you. We got ourselves an 83 rated Team of the Week. So not only did we get a board, well, I suppose all informs are boards, but not only did we get an 83, it was an 83 inform, which is pretty cool. He actually looks alright as well, to be fair. 71 pace, 82 defending, 85 physical. Even, to be honest with you, alright dribbling and stuff like that, which I wasn't expecting. It used to be obviously an absolute god on this game. Nobody uses him at all now. I haven't even really seen this inform one. I know Reeve got the red version of this inform and is using it and then just stopped because he said he wasn't actually very good. He looks decent, he's got decent stamina, he's got decent strength and aggression and stuff like that. He's quite tall. He looks alright, basically. He's gone down in price absolutely loads, so it was kind of good that we opened these packs when we did. Could have saved them and maybe packed a Team of the Group stage, I suppose, but we sold them on for just under 28,000 coins. At the time of editing this video, when I went and checked his price, he was 20... No, he wasn't. He was 19. So he's dipped like 10k just from people smashing the lightning rounds and stuff like that. You can see he sold straight away for 28k, so that was pretty decent. So we're up to 370,000. So that SBC cost us about 30k to do that half of it, which is actually pretty bloody good. But this one, this is the most expensive one. 86 rated squad you need with a Brazil player and a Team of the Week. So with this one, I'm just going to jump straight to when I've bought all of the players, and we can go through and show you guys the prices that I picked them up for. and basically how much the SBC cost me to do as a whole. So my Edison was 19,500. He's not worth that anymore, but I've had this on for ages. He's played nearly 200 games for me. 17k for a Benatia. We then went and got ourselves when I eventually skipped past Benatia. Come on, Andy, show us the other prices of these other players. 9,900 for Miranda, so 9,300 for Skinny R. Most of these guys, like the cheapest players of their rating. 17k for Bonucci. That's about roughly how much 86s cost. 18k, you can see there. 24k for an 84 inform João Mario, which I bought ages ago. I think I could have picked up that Forest guy for 21 or 2. But it would have meant redesigning the whole team, and I already had this guy, so just went with him for an extra couple of thousand coins. Dzeko for 8,600, a Cardi for 24,000 coins, and a Perisic for 17k. So he's one of the cheapest 86 left mids, which is very nice. Just about gets enough chemistry, and just about gets enough rating. So that is the squad that I ended up trading in for these guys. Quite a lot of coins, I think, to buy all of them. Obviously, I didn't spend all of them straight away. I think it costs about... I had already the Edison, didn't I? And the João Mario. But I think it coming in at like 140k or something crazy like that. Doing this SBC was actually well expensive to get this DANI ALVES. But we did get a rare... We did obviously get DANI ALVES out of it. And we also got a rare mega pack from it, which is pretty cool. So we're going to claim that. And we're obviously going to claim our DANI ALVES as well, which is what we're actually doing this for. So there's his card. Pretty ridiculous card. A lot of you guys were banging on at me to do it for a very long time, and I even had made a point of arguing against you guys, even though you all voted for it, and saying, no, I'm not going to do it, it's a waste of coins. And then I was having a Twitter discussion, and then loads of you guys chimed in, loads of YouTubers chimed in and told me I should do it, and then eventually you're all twisting my arm, and here we go. Here comes a 90 rated flashback DANI ALVES, rocking my beautiful Game Changers kit. There it is. He's actually, to be fair, he is a good card. Whether he's worth all of them coins, like 140k plus some stuff I already had, and like 60k. He's ended up costing like 250k's worth of stuff probably, which is pretty mental. Obviously we did get some packs, and we packed Bakayoko in the first one, and you guys will see what we packed in the second one in a second. But while we're just admiring DANI ALVES, let's do comment of the day from Daniel O'Regan, who said, Andy, please try Messi when you can. He's genuinely the second best player in the game behind Pele. I even prefer him to Cruyff. So this man sounds like he's got a lot of coins, and if he's telling me to get Messi, then maybe we should. Because I know from playing with Cruyff at the capture event and all the pros that Cruyff is actually insane. So maybe we should finally do the Messi squad. So get some comments down below of what we should build with this team now that we've got DANI ALVES. But it's time for the pack, and we got ourselves a walkout. Who are we going to get in this one? It's not an informed walkout, it's a normal walkout. Brazilian centre-back. The perfect link to DANI ALVES. It is Thiago Silva, which is very, very nice. So yeah, pop down in the comment section. You guys seen it before, where we've got like the back four, and then up the side of Casemiro and Bale, and then we've got left wing, striker, cam, and CDM. But obviously with striker, cams, and CDMs and stuff, you can convert them all around and do whatever you want. Basically what we need, because Bale plays striker, we need 3 central cams, or 3 cams in the 4-2-3-1, a central one and 2 wide cams, and a CDM out of them 4 positions. So any ideas you guys have got, pop them down in the comment section, ideally with Messi. But you can see Thiago Silva, we went and sold this guy on for just under 45,000 coins. Getting these packs opened and getting them sold on, it was a bit of a catch-22 because there was no chance of me to pack a team of the group stage, but also the stuff that I did pack was worth more because of the fact that the market hadn't crashed from all the lightning round. So swings and roundabouts, I suppose. We actually did pretty decent from it. He sold pretty much straight away as well. And you can see we've got 280,000 coins. So all in all, the SBC to get DANI ALVES cost us about 120k, which I don't think is too bad, to be honest with you. The Mounier that I've got is worth about 80, I think. So it's like 40k more, but it's untradeable. But he's actually 90 rated and pretty good, so make of that what you will. I think it's alright. It's not too bad. Anyway, this is the team that we jumped into FUT Champs with just out of the stuff that we already had. We are going to change this up, and I have actually already sold Neymar. You guys will see that in a second when we jump to live. I'm going to finish this video off by opening some packs that we've got. But basically, this is the squad that we're rocking. Talisca centre cam, Paulinho and Casemiro CDN, Neymar on the left, Pato on the right, Bale at striker, and that is what we've been using for FUT Champs for the start of this weekend, or basically just on the Friday. This is what we use because I listed up my Neymar and stuff overnight on Friday night. So, just to show you guys how we're getting on with this team, we've got a couple of games to show you guys the highlights of the players and what we've been doing and stuff like that. And then we'll jump to live and we'll open some packs, and I'll basically show you what I've sold, and you guys can give me some ideas for some teams. So, game number 1 against a pretty decent player, to be honest with you. It was driving me absolutely mad. We were playing pretty well. He had a good squad, and we just couldn't score past his De Gea. Talisca, I'm going to be honest with you guys, just doesn't seem to do it for me anymore. Since the meta has changed with them nerfing the constant pressure, and now everyone plays drop back counter attack. He's just, you need like nimble centre attacking mids to be able to, because everyone's just dropping back, and now obviously the AI interceptions are a little bit less nerfed, a little bit less good. They've been nerfed a bit, and you can like dribble around in front of them and stuff. But Talisca's quite a big guy. He hasn't got tons of strength, which baffles me because he's like 6'4", and he just feels a bit clunky on the ball. His shooting and stuff is still absolutely incredible, but he just doesn't seem to do the business. And watch this, Dani Alves here. Keep an eye on him. He plays. Look at it. We're not controlling him. We're just basically jockeying him, doing the drop back thing. Look at Dani Alves there. He just plays Mertens on side, and he gets through on goal and scores to make it 1-0. So we were dominating most of this game, to be honest with you. This guy was good there. You just see him dribbling, keeping the ball. That's basically the meta now, and it drives me absolutely mental. But not a good start in his debut for Dani Alves. But you can't really blame him for that. This clip right here basically sums up how I was getting on in this game, to be honest with you. We hit the post, and this clip carries on as we're about to show you guys, and we get ourselves a corner. We decided to take it with Neymar for the in-swinger. Bale doesn't get his head on it, and we score an absolutely horrific goal with the man I was just talking about, Talisca, who, like I said, the shooting's still good and stuff like that. He hit the post, but he was quite good. And that was 1-1, and I did think that we were about to concede in the last minute, but luckily Paulinho swoops in, grabs the ball, and we end up going to extra time. And to be honest with you, I've been absolutely battering this guy. So that was, in fact, the story of my foot champs is that I can no longer break down people who just play drop back. It used to do my head in playing against constant pressure, but I could actually win against it because there was space and stuff. It was just stressful. Whereas this, look at this. Well, I didn't put the whole clip in. You'll see it in the next game. Again, that just sums up my FIFA. Just passing it round in front of people's defence is so boring. And they just AI defend and cover passing lanes. It drives me mad. Anyway, we won this game 2-1, which was fine. We definitely deserved to win this game, which we eventually did. It was just well more stressful than it should have been. But it's just so boring. Just people, you'll see it in the next game. I put a proper clip in of it. It's got like 9-10 men behind the ball, and I'm just going pass. And there's no gaps because the defenders still just block everything. Does my head in. Anyway, we come against this guy. He's got himself a red Mahrez, which is pretty cool. Griezmann, Fabinho is the most annoying player on this whole bloody game. And yeah, we're going to jump into this game. The one thing I wanted to highlight from the first half is that unfortunately, my red Szczesny can't do the annoying goal kick thing. This is the closest I've ever gotten to doing it. I know that's the furthest I've ever made him kick it, but it was in totally the wrong direction. And this guy's Alisson just got it anyway, but doing it like I used to do with Ederson, it just doesn't work. If you guys know how to do it with Szczesny, please do let me know, because sometimes in games where, like that last game where you're just battering people but you just can't make the ball go in, you can just score a cheese goal like that and you're like, okay, whatever. We deserve to win anyway. I'll just take it. Anyway, jumping in with this game, we eventually do score actually a really nice goal. Watch this is good passing. Look at this. Talisca, nice little turn by Bale, knocks around the corner, through balls into Neymar, and bang, bottom corner. 1-0. 65th minute it took us to break him down. Neymar's left foot tucks it away very, very nicely. And this informed Neymar is actually incredible. Like, if you've got more coins than sense, go and get him. I've actually sold mine on because I want to switch up my team a little bit and I don't like Talisca anymore and just want to try some different stuff basically. I just got him because I didn't think he'd go down in price, which he didn't. Well, he almost did, but we'll come on to that in a second. But basically I just got him as we concede the most. This is just some of my foot champs. Look at this goal. Oh, I just can't be bothered. It was a kick-off goal like that. Szczesny, red Szczesny having an absolute bloody nightmare. And it took us 65 minutes to break him down, and it took us 3 to get back at him. And then look at this. Fabinho drives me mental. I absolutely hate playing against them, but Szczesny redeems himself with a decent save, and Thiago Silva gets the header away for us, and we just about don't concede. I was going mental at this point. I got properly triggered by foot champs this weekend. Well, so far this weekend, this Friday. Terrible ball by me. Wanted to knock it into the space, and he just kicks it straight at Luis Hernandez. And this guy's coming at me on the counter-attack once. It's just drop back counter-attack, drop back counter-attack. Absolutely does my head in. It's so tedious to play, but look at this from Neymar. Nice little 1-2. Bale on the turn, knocks around. We get very jammy that goes through. One absolute banger of a finish into the top bins, again with his left foot. Someone tweeted me saying, I think Hugh Wizzy tweeted saying who's the biggest game changer and listed a load of players, and I said the answer was Gareth Bale. And somebody said to me, but what about Neymar or Bale? And you guys know how much I love Bale on this game. He's insane. Neymar's just another level of ridiculous. He's just so good. I mean, he costs 1.1 mil. I suppose the normal one doesn't, and Bale costs like 300 or 400k. But still, look, this was a very, very patient goal. I was passing it around in front of this guy's defence, as you guys have just seen, for ages. He had 9 men behind the ball, and he was driving me bonkers, basically. It's basically all anyone does now. It's so frustrating. Everyone used to play constant pressure, and now everyone plays drop-back counter-attack. It's doing my head in, to the point where we scored a hat-trick with Neymar. A hat-trick with his left foot as well, and that one was an open goal. I even went and dabbed on him. That's how triggered I was by the FUT Champs this weekend. But yeah, that was a hat-trick for Neymar. He's really, really, really good. Let's jump to live and forget about FUT Champs because it's doing my absolute nutting. Okay. Yeah, it just, the meta now just does my head in again. We're gonna forget about it. We're gonna forget about it. I was looking at these 125k packs. I'm not gonna open one, obviously. I was just nosing at the percentages and like probabilities and stuff. 1.9% in a 125k pack. Pack in a team of the tournament player, so you need to open 50 of them basically to guarantee. One in every 50 packs gets one. These things cost 20 quid. That's 1 in every £1,000 worth of packs gets a UEFA team, a Champions League team in the tournament thing. That is mental. And what's even worse is that half the cards are totally pointless. Like, we've got some packs open, we'll show you them in a sec. I'll show you guys my Neymar that we have sold when my trade pile loads. You can see it got 1.4 mil. Sold Neymar for 1.1 basically, 2k under. Listed him overnight. He sold. Absolutely beautiful. We bought him for 1.05, if you guys remember. He did take a massive dip when the team of the group stage was announced, and basically people were getting all uppity about, oh my god, he's got a crash in price, and I think he went down to 900k. Now, if you had loads of coins and bought them, bang in profit. I think Run the Foot Market did that. But just to work out how much we got, so selling them for 1.1 mil with the 5% tax, you get 1.045 back. So we lost 5k on having Neymar, which I think is a pretty good little bit of business. Trying him out, having a bit of fun with him. He was very, very good. Can't see my record with him, unfortunately, but I think he was averaging a goal or an assist a game from Cam, which is just ludicrous. Solo Marquinhos the other day. Talisca went for 55k overnight as well, which is good. Bakayoko, Thiago Silva, Fernandinho from ages ago. Let's get them off my trade pile. And then I did actually try and sell some of this. There's some stuff down here that I was trying to list ages ago. Like, for example, Colorovs and stuff like that. I'm slow listing Lazy Buyer and the Fernandinhos. But I tried to list this guy for 92k and didn't quite sell overnight. He is probably down to about 88 now, I think, because Friday night is the most expensive time for buying a team. Yeah, there was on for 88. Anyway, we'll sort that out. Maybe we'll sell him next week during next week's FUT Champs or something like that. But let me know what you think I should do with this squad, because we've basically got this little core and we can do whatever we want with it. I'm thinking of maybe this week picking up... So Salah's just scored a hat-trick and I'm thinking he's probably going to get a striker in form. And my favourite right cam I've used on this game so far has been Salah. So I'm thinking that could be absolutely sick if we could somehow get him into the team. That'd be really, really, really good fun. I would love to have Messi and Neymar in the same team. Messi on the right, Neymar on the left, but the only way to really do it without using two icons is to use the centre attacking mid Neymar, which costs, I'm going to show you guys, an absolutely ludicrous amount of coins. So like everyone thought, because he was getting another inform, or another special card, the inform one would crash in price, but it just hasn't at all. There probably isn't even a Cam one on the market, to be honest with you. Nah, there's not. He's literally not available to be bought. I think he's got a max price range of about 4 mil, and there isn't one. Oh no, they don't show up. These don't show up in special. The game's bugged. Let me show you guys. Yeah, okay, that's why. Yeah, there we go, look. 3.5 mil is the cheapest one of them. So everyone sold, panic sold, their informed Neymar. I was like, oh, he's got to go down in price. And then this one come out to these 3.5 mil. And they're like, oh, I can't afford to buy informed Neymar back. And he's gone back up in price. So whatever, that's fine. It's fine by me. I didn't lose any coins using them for a couple of weeks. So that was good fun. We can try someone else out. It would be sick to get him and put him in the team. And it does make it possible to get like Messi, Bale and Neymar all into one team, and you can do some pretty... I think you can get Nedved in there as well and stuff like that and make something absolutely ridiculous. But unfortunately, I definitely can't afford that. So that's not going to be... Unless we go and pack him in these packs, basically. So let me know what you guys think we should do with the team. I've got one that kind of designed already that I'm going to go for, and I'll show you guys tomorrow just to finish off this week's FUT Champs. It's nothing too crazy. It does kind of involve buying Messi, but you'll see that there anyway. But you guys can design some sick teams with me because we've got loads of other players to sell and stuff like that. We'll have loads more coins, so let me know about that. But I am also considering getting Fabinho and Salah as my CDM and my right count when that informed Salah comes out, so let me know what you think about that. Anyway, we've got some items to deal with apparently. What have we got? A left wing back to left back. Just what I always wanted. Alright, so we've got a Jumbo Silver pack, which is probably, we may as well just skip this and get to the half decent packs because this isn't going to have nothing in it, is it? We got ourselves a guy from the Chilean league who's worth nothing, a guy from the Mexican league who's probably worth nothing, MLS guy, you are, why is he worth coins? People don't really care about doing this SBC, do they? We might be able to sell him for like 750, something like that. We'll list them up on the market and see what happens. This dude from the English second division is probably not really worth any coins. No, he's not. Spanish, English 3, no, none of you guys are going to be worth coins. Okay. Pretty crappy little packs. Some balls. This dude, a stadium, whatever. We'll take 111 coins for it and we'll stick the rest of it in my club. We've got, this is from marquee matchups for you guys wondering where these came from. So that's why we've got a couple of silver ones for doing the crappy marquee matchup ones that we'll just skip straight through. And then we've got a few decent ones for doing, I think City Chelsea was one of them. And then you get obviously a decent pack for completing the whole thing. Is this dude worth any coins from the people doing the French League SBC? There is an absolutely ridiculous amount of them on the market. I'm just going to list them off like 1,200 coins and hopefully he'll sell for that. So decent little, I'll put them up for 1,100 coins, so when I can have a deal. Boucher, Colombian League, I don't think people really do that. No, they don't. The Dutch League is out. Green League, people blah blah blah. What about this Chinese League dude for people wanting Oscar? This one for 950. Yeah, we'll stick him up for like 750 and might get some, 700, there we go. Might get some coins for him. French League, Chilean League, Dutch League isn't out. Okay, right. Someone's just sold, so that's decent. We've got a Jumbo Premium Gold pack, so that's a 15k pack. A small Prime Gold Players pack, 6 gold for rare, that's decent. And a rare Electrum Players pack. So these are actually pretty decent packs, to be honest with you. We could get something in this. I mean, I'm not optimistic. We are sort of just opening because marquee matchups in it. Pretty easy to get the packs, but yeah, is that Vein Bloom? Yeah, it is. 79 rated to start us off. I'm not expecting anything, but you may as well try your luck. I just did the marquee matchups with stuff that was already in my club, and it open the packs at the bare minimum just gives you loads of crap back into your club. So you may as well, I suppose. Like, you can't lose, so you may as well chance your luck. And if you do happen to get incredibly lucky and strike gold, then fair play. But what are we saying about this one? Not a walkout, probably not a board. Yep, guessed it right. Giovinco. At least he's 82. Slight improvement from a 79 to an 82. What else are we saying in this pack? Perotti, Defrel. Is Giovinco even worth coins? I highly doubt it. Something else had just sold actually, so we're selling them crappy little silvers on. These guys are basically worthless. This guy is maybe worth like 600 coins for a non-rare. I'll stick them on the market, see what happens. Stick the rest of them in the club. Like I said, you're just stuffing your club back up with stuff. And they'll finish it off with a Prime Electrum Players pack. Sort us out, EA? No. Okay, we're going for the basic squad because we haven't packed anything mental. We haven't even got a single board in all of these packs. We got ourselves a Mariano. Brilliant. Okay, well, we got Flashback Dani Alves anyway. I suppose we got good stuff in the packs from that, which was very, very nice, just not in the live one. So maybe I'll just do my packs off camera more often because I seem to get way, way, way more lucky in them ones. I've got a little bit of a conspiracy theory that it's because I open them at like gone midnight and stuff like that when it's off camera. There's not as many people online, so it's got to give me the good packs because there's no one else about to get them. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's currently like 6 o'clock in the evening and we got absolutely nothing, so I'm just saying, open your packs in the middle of the night. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. I am going to show you guys tomorrow probably the squads that I'm going to finish off FUT Champs with this week because we've only played 7 games. I believe we are 5-2. We are indeed, which isn't the best of starts, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. We'll probably just play to goal free again and then get ourselves a sick red card like we did with Chiellini. So let me know what you guys think, what we should be spending the money on. We've got 1.4 mil at the moment, but when I sell everything, we'll have probably about 2.4 mil. So there's potential for quite a big team, but for now, I'm just going to buy one for maybe about $1 million. I don't know if to go proper stingy and just finish it off for like 300k, or whether to go kind of big and get myself messy and stuff. We shall see. I'll show you guys what we're going to do tomorrow in that one, just to finish off this week's FUT Champs. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.